Starting off Monday morning in the kitchen and a lot of work to do in here today. And I thought I may as well just take you along for the week and show you some things that I'm cooking for my family of 7. So lots of hopefully nourishing, delicious recipes coming up today. I'm starting off with some enchiladas right now. I'm making some homemade tortillas. This is my mom's flour tortilla recipe that I grew up with and is just really delicious. I'll try to leave all these recipes in the description box for you as well, but today I'm actually making a triple batch of this meal because we are bringing some to 2 other families that have been dealing with some health things recently. While you're watching, I would love to know in the comments below, what is something that you are whipping up in your kitchen this week, and maybe we can all inspire each other as we meal plan for the next week. Great, we'll just cover these with a tea towel for half an hour and then they're ready to fry. About 15 minutes before I'm ready to start cooking up my tortillas, I like to plug in my tortilla press. Now, I have gotten so many questions where this thing is from. I wish I could link it for you or at least tell you what brand it is, but my parents actually picked it up for me in Mexico years ago. So I do not have any sort of link for it, but it is one that you can plug in. And when I make flour tortillas, I like to plug it in. When I make corn tortillas, I do not plug it in. That's just how my mom did it. I don't even know the theory behind why, but that's how she did it. So that's how I do it. And then I also am preheating my cast iron, what do you call it? It's not really a skillet, but just almost like a stone where I'm gonna cook these then. I have a little bit of lard in this bowl and I like to just take my cloth napkin and have this handy. I will, between pretty much every tortilla, dab it in here and wipe down my tortilla press so that it doesn't stick, because if you have tortillas sticking, that is not a good thing, and I just prefer that over spraying cooking spray on here all the time. For dessert, we are gonna make a sourdough chocolate muffin that I'm kind of inventing as I go. We have a cream cheese and chocolate chip mixture here that we're gonna put in, so it's like a filled cupcake. I soaked my beans overnight and just got those going in the Instant Pot now. I also like to cook my rice in the Instant Pot, and so I'm gonna go ahead and start frying my ground beef here for the enchiladas while the Instant Pot kind of takes care of the rest. I know you see me burning candles in nearly every single video, and it is no secret how much I love burning candles. I feel like they just really add to the coziness of your home, but also just the feel. There's something so inviting and welcoming about a candle. They make any mundane day feel a little bit more special and also add such incredible scent to your home. So anyway, I'm really grateful that Antique Candle Company is sponsoring today's video. They just came out with 2 new scents. Now, one of my top 5 of all time that Antique Candle Company has ever released is the Main Street Bakery. I love it. It literally smells like you're baking something, and I've already gotten asked, what are you baking? I got a lot of compliments on the Tree Farm one over Christmas because it smells like all my fake greens are actually real. Antique Candle Company is just releasing 2 new scents that both have vanilla, so I'm really excited about that. The first one is almond vanilla, and I believe the scent notes on this one are almond vanilla and woods, so really delicious smelling. And then the second one is raspberry vanilla, and this one, it's like raspberry cream, I would say, and vanilla, and it's so delicious smelling. So anyway, I'm really excited to be able to offer you a discount code with these. Again, I keep getting comments that you purchased these candles and just are really loving them. So I'm so happy to hear that. They are clean to burn. So the wax, the wick, and the scent are all clean. You are not affecting your health negatively by burning these in your home, and you just get to enjoy the most incredible scents. My discount code GOLDENHOUR20 is good on all orders. They actually have some bundles that you can pair them. So both of these new ones, almond vanilla, raspberry vanilla, you can get them in a bundle for a discounted price, and then you can also use my code on top of that. Or they have a bundle that is almond vanilla, raspberry cream, vanilla cake, literally all the vanilla goodness, and then also sandalwood vanilla, and I already emptied that one, so I don't have that one with me, but we're gonna throw the Main Street Bakery just to give you a visual. So you literally get 4 candles in a bundle for an even more discounted price, and then you can also stack my code on top of that. So that's the best value. And they also do have a happiness guarantee. So if you are not happy with your purchase, they will work that out with you and make sure that you get refunded for whatever you're not happy with. So cannot wait to hear you guys' feedback, which scents that you pick. But a huge thank you to Antique Candle Company for sponsoring this portion of today's video. All right, we are ready to do our cupcakes now. I have some cream cheese frosting here, but I thought it would be fun to add a little color, a little flavor to this. So I ground up some freeze-dried blackberries, and I want to pour this through a sieve to make sure that we don't get any seeds in it. But I think that will add a fun little color. And then I also have some Jersey cream here. I'm going to add some of that just to make sure we don't get too thick because of how much moisture the freeze-dried blackberries absorb. So we'll mix that in real quick and then pipe it onto the cupcakes. You can see that they have a cream cheese filling. You see a little bit of that on the top, but I'm so curious what these will actually taste like. Do you think they look yummy? Yes. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see on camera, but that is the prettiest lavender color. So I'm gonna put this in my piping bag and put it on the cupcakes. Okay, I wish I had a beautiful little mint leaf or rosemary leaf to top these with. I also looked at my chocolates, and I just have an odd assortment here that I'm not sure how that will look on here. So I think I'm just gonna lightly dust it with some powdered sugar and call it good. So you would have the nice, very simple, but still fun looking top. And then let's see what the surprise looks like inside. And then on the inside, cream cheese. This morning I'm ready to make some sourdough bagels. I did not end up using freshly milled for this. We had small group last evening and got back really late, so I just whipped up flour that I already had on hand, but they are sourdough. I have not made these for a while, so we're excited to try these. But to start off with, I am just going to divide this into 16 pieces and then shape them into rounds, and then actually let them sit for 10 to 15 minutes just to relax the gluten, and then we'll poke the holes in them and get ready to boil and bake them. All right, it is about 15 minutes later. Actually, I was able to get some more parchment paper. So now I can put the rest of my bagels on the sheet, but we're just gonna poke holes in these. I will warn you, my bagels are not always the prettiest. I don't make them super regularly, so I should probably work on that so I can make them look like super bakery style. Sometimes they look very bakery, sometimes they look a little bit more clumsy, but so far they always have turned out delicious. So I should make this a little bit more of a routine, that I do them more, get better at it. Bagel sandwiches are so good. Put an egg and some avocado. To do this, I'm just gonna stick both thumbs in the middle, and then we'll just kind of stretch them around a little bit. Try to get a circle. What other bagel options are there? You could make French toast with like a cinnamon bagel, or even like a lunch sandwich with some deli meats. What would you put on a bagel? Cream cheese? This part is so fun, it kind of feels like you're just playing Play-Doh or something. Brings out the little kid, I guess. All right, this pan is ready. We're gonna let it sit again for about 15 or 20 minutes, and it should get a little bit puffy over that time. So we'll do the same with this pan. While we wait for those to puff up, we're gonna go ahead and get the water ready. So I'm gonna heat up a pot of water here, and then we'll also turn on our stove to 425. That way we're all prepped and ready to roll here as soon as it's done. I'm already regretting that I floured instead of oiled my parchment paper. As I was flouring it, I was like, wait, do I want to flour this? Or how did I keep it from sticking? Because I did have one time when they stuck majorly and it was awful mess. But we're ready to try. My water is boiling here, and the timer just went that these are ready to go. So we're gonna give it our best shot and hope they slide right off the pan. By the way, if you're wondering what all this is back here, I did some canning yesterday, 2 days ago. I clearly have not been filming everything that we're doing food-wise, but I was thinking that, oh my goodness, baked beans is something I can totally be canning in the winter and then have ready for the summer with all the cookouts and all of that. I think it would go really well. And some of that stuff is better the longer that it kind of marinates in the flavor and stuff. So anyway, that's what's behind me there. Oh good, this one is coming right off. So I'm gonna put it in here upside down, and then we'll have it in the pan. Depends how chewy you want them. The boiling length will depend on how chewy your bagel is. And so trying to think, I think I usually have it in here for about a minute, and we don't want to overcrowd, so I think I'll just do 4 bagels at a time. Never mind, I just looked at the recipe and it actually says to have it on for 30 seconds. So either I used a different recipe last time, or that's actually how you do it. And by the way, I'm using a recipe from this book, Artisan Sourdough. This is a great for beginner sourdough bakers. I'll see if I can find this recipe online and link it for you. If I can't, I'll just link the book. It's pretty inexpensive on Amazon. Okay, I am changing to doing them for a minute on each side. I'm convinced I did 1 to 2 minutes last time because these were just on for 30 seconds per side. And then over here, these I did more like a minute, and I just feel like they puff up better. So I'm gonna go with that. I mixed up kind of a everything but the bagel seasoning that I wanna dip some of these in. Ooh, that's fun. Trying to decide if I wanted to do like grind up some freeze-dried blueberries or something, which I might still do, or cinnamon sugar, or just leave them plain. I should do these and then do like a cinnamon raisin or something. That would be really fun. My curiosity got the best of me, so I ground up some freeze-dried blueberries and I'm gonna dip a couple of them in here. See how they turn out. Okay, the bagels are done, and I say they turned out pretty good. They definitely don't all look alike, but in general, I think these will be delicious. The blueberry ones probably look black on camera. In the light, maybe you can see a little bit. They're really like dark purple, almost maroonish color. Whoops. But they do not feel burnt. They're still nice and soft. And then of course we have a couple of plain ones here as well. Well, it is a lot later now. We had homeschool co-op this afternoon, which was really fun, but it is time to get supper on the table. So I've actually been marinating steak since almost 2 days ago now. In the marinade, I was thinking we would have it yesterday, not thinking through what our plans were for last evening. So anyway, we're gonna grill that up tonight, and then I'm just gonna do some baked fries in the oven, or like potato wedges. I like to just chop these up kind of the length or size of fries, and then put a little bit of avocado oil on here. I like to do some salt, some garlic powder, maybe paprika or parsley, kind of just play around with the seasonings, but we all really enjoy these. And then I think I'll serve that also with a salad, maybe with some strawberries, and I think that'll be really delicious. So that's on the menu for dinner tonight.
Like a sunrise horizon, always there, always shining, building me up with the song that's singing, filling my heart like I'm flying, and always warm, always hold me, the biggest part of my story, healing my soul, help me feel completion, bringing my here to my glory, yeah. It keeps pulling me back.
It is Saturday morning now, and we are whipping up some fresh milled sourdough waffles. So the kids love pancakes. This is so similar, but I thought it'd be fun to do it in waffle form. We'll top it with some blueberries. Maybe we should even put some blueberries in them. Yeah. That would be fun. I have some blueberries on hand right now that I need to use up. So I think we'll do that for a good Saturday morning breakfast.
It's never proud, never leaving. Won't ignore when I'm sinking. Can't let go even when I'm wandering. But won't give up on my journey.
Some of you have been asking what's in here. This is just avocado oil in a spray bottle. I actually got that hack from you guys, so thank you. I use it frequently. Let's try 1 scoop of this in each one, and then close it. And then when the light turns green again, then it's ready to open.
You won't forget any promise, but won't remember my failure. And never say me, you won't wanna hurt me, won't never fail me. It keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back. It's your love, love. It's your love, love. It's your love, keeps pulling me back. Love keeps pulling me back. Your love keeps pulling me back. Love keeps pulling me back.
Well, I hope that these recipes gave you some inspiration in your kitchen this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out Antique Candle Co. if you are looking to burn some of the best candles you can get your hands on. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, friends.
Golden, golden thing.